think you can do is press on the button and put them on live.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hi. We are Wednesday night. We are live with the Flippin' bunch. We got a lot to talk about tonight, a whole bunch of different topics, and it's super exciting because Jenna, Junk Princess, is here tonight in the house. Woo woo!
Yay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So we are super excited tonight. We're going to talk about commission work. We are going to talk about Bristles AI and are going to talk about theme designs, and that's collage paper that Jenna is a brand affiliate for. And of course, we're going to talk about Jenna and her business and all of the good things. So I guess we will start out like normal and introduce ourselves. So take it away, Dar.
Hello, my name is Dar. I am from DIYs by Dar. I've been an artist most of my life, but posed as a nurse. Now, the last 4 years of my life, I have taken a liking to art furniture. So I am a brand ambassador for Dixie Belle. Dixie Belle, no, that's Levon. I've had a bad day, you guys. Levon is the Dixie Belle ambassador and a Made by Marley decoupage ambassador. And I am a Made by Marley brand ambassador as well. So I like to make furniture art with molds, maximalist style. I'm owning it now. Okay, I'm owning it.
Yay.
Awesome. Kat?
Yay. My name is Kat from Owling Dog, and I do furniture refinishing and restoration and different kinds of art.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm Levon from Statement Designs, and I've had a shop for about 10 years. I started my business as a design business, doing a lot of budget-friendly, repurposed interior design, and then it sort of evolved into the furniture painting whenever I opened my shop and I started to sell Dixie Belle. And I'm not a brand ambassador for Dixie Belle. I'm just excuse me, and I have a cold. I am a retailer, but I am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley. So anyway, I just flip furniture and have a little room down at Cosmic Charlie's Coffee House in Bellwood, Pennsylvania. And I am currently obsessed with resin crafting.
Yes, awesome. And I am Crystal, the Crafty Creech, DIYs and Furniture Flips. I love all things furniture. I really love like creating things. That's kind of like where I've just grown to love my furniture flipping business. But I also am a reseller. I love thrifting. I love crafting. And I love vintage stuff. I love history. So like anything that tells a story or has a patina or anything like that, I'm just all about it. It's exciting. Yes. And then we have Jenna, Junk Princess. Woohoo! Jenna just recently, really recently started a YouTube channel, right, Jenna?
Very recent. Please, very, very, very recent. I think I only have one full video on there. Everything else is shorts.
Okay. And here is her channel right here. And we are so proud of her because it's tough to just even take that step to start a channel. So we are super proud of you, Jenna. Good job, girl.
Thank you.
And then here is this is TikTok, right? I have everything labeled, but
that's my personal Facebook.
Oh, this is Facebook. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then we have
TikTok. Yeah.
What is this one? This one is this Instagram? I have it listed as Instagram.
That's Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, so I hope that's right.
I don't recognize my own pages.
Right. Oh my gosh. I know. Well, I don't ever really go to the homepage on my own here. So
There's my Facebook. Yeah.
yes, yes. And you are out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, correct?
Yes.
So right there, near North Virginia. So yeah, lots of. I loved it there. It was like so good there. So much history, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I have a photo here of you and your lovely husband, Roger, who
Yes.
is like the most amazing thing ever. I've heard about him so much from you and all the support he gives you. And he's a rock star. Yeah.
You're gonna have me crying on you.
Is Roger Bam 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 Bam?
Bam Bam.
Oh, okay. Hi, Roger. And
Yeah,
I
Bam-
put your link to your channel in the comments. So,
Oh,
and
okay.
hey, Gretchen.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Bam Bam is his nickname, of course.
Okay.
So can you tell us about this photo and about what that means to be best of the Berg?
So that was our winning from last year. The Best of the Berg is where all the locals can vote on their favorite businesses. So we were in best furniture, antique, or thrift. We've won 4 or 5 times, I think. And we won a couple times when we had our shop. And then when we moved to our house, it was the biggest honor ever to win being at home too. So we're still an LLC. We still run the company as a company, but we're based out of our home now. And still to win that, it was very humbling. So
That's awesome.
the results for this year come out June 27th. I'm not allowed to, say win, lose, none of that yet. So that'll
Okay.
be coming out soon. Yep.
I know I for you.
Yeah. It's exciting. Yeah, there's so many categories. And I've been asking for a refinished furniture category for 5 years. And they still haven't done it. So we're hoping one will come next year.
Yeah, that would be awesome if so. And then we have your, what do you call this? Moving billboard?
My rolling billboard. Yeah.
Billboard, yes. So
Yep.
very nice. I love it. It's got your advertisement all over it.
It does.
Yeah,
And to
that's
drive around.
cool.
Yep.
See the
Yep.
pink crown on the hood. Do you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roger bought it for me for my birthday a few years ago and turned it into that. It was actually my mom's car. And I told her for years, if you ever sell that car, please let me know. So they conspired behind my back with each other and gave it to me as a gift. So
Oh, that's so sweet. You got a lot of really amazing people in your life, it sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and show some of your pictures next of some of your furniture that you have refinished. And I love this. I love the,
That's beautiful.
yes, the antiquing around the edges. Really, really just gorgeous.
thank you.
Fabulous. And then here, oh, Roger!
There's my hubby. So I wouldn't say jealous, but he was to the point where he's like, I really want to do some pieces. You're a glory hog. So let me do some pieces. So he started painting, and he's a natural. He did really well. But I told him, I said, if you're going to do it, you're going to be the advertisement for the piece.
Yes.
I mean,
I love that. One time my husband made me sand something with my sander. So I was like, okay. We'll try this another day. So and this is a
that's
fun
cool.
This is very right, Dar. This is right up your alley.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing the colorful pieces.
I know they're so fun, aren't they? Don't they make you happy? Make me happy.
Yes, they do.
And then we've got this gorgeous vanity. Is that like a
That
red?
looks familiar, Jenna.
It does. You did the mirror image for me. because I could not figure it out. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I couldn't figure out the mirror image, and yeah, it's hot pink.
Oh, it's hot pink. Okay.
Love
It's
it.
That's
actually
a fun one.
Dixie Belle peony.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I almost did I buy that one for you?
I think you
Lavon?
did. I think you
Okay.
did.
I got that one. I'm gonna do it. And tell us about this one because there's a special.
Yes, so that's my son and his wife Ashley. That's Joel and Ashley, and that's their goddaughter. And it was her birthday, so they wanted to give her a special gift. She has a bedroom at their house. You know, she comes and hangs out and has fun, does all the things. So I
And she
created that.
Elsa.
Yep, and Levon, what was that decoupage paper called? Where it was in
Rice paper decoupage. So you sent me the file and I put it in
Yeah.
blogposters.com and printed it out and you decoupaged it and you did a beautiful job painting it out to the edges and everything. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really did. That can be tricky. So
it was.
yeah.
My Alice in Wonderland piece. That was a commission. Yep.
It's
Oh, that's cool.
fantastic. I love it. I wish I could zoom in.
Yeah.
See all the little details you put in with the butterflies and everything. So a lot of these, I'm going to talk about this soon with the background images that you put behind your pieces, and that is Bristles AI, correct? That's how you do that.
Yes. So the Bristles AI app it's wonderful. You can take a piece and put it into a different image. It's not like a Photoshop kind of thing per se. It's kind of hard to explain. You definitely have to go on and check it out. Sorry, I didn't take my allergy medicine today. You can take a piece of furniture, you can paint it and show the ideas to customers, clients, what have you, and they can pick from what you've put in. And then like that one, I took the image and put it onto another image of the piece I did. So it just looked more spectacular, I guess.
Very cool. Yeah.
Now, do you like in the app, do you have to like tell it like do you have to like take the color out of it or does it do everything for you?
It does. There's buttons. They've just put in some new features where you can pull colors from like country chic paints and heirloom designs paints that are on there. And there's a little brush you use and you tape it all off and you just brush it. I'm going to do some tutorials because now that I'm live, my brain is like, it's completely done. So I can't, I made Post-its to put everywhere up here on the computer screen.
Oh, well, now that's another app, I guess.
I forgot them.
Sounds like a good idea for an app.
So yeah, you have to check it out. And it's very user friendly. She has the owner, I talk to her frequently. She has a tutorial part when you first log on that says learn. I've created so much stuff, more than just furniture. I created my logo with them. I created my business cards with them. And you can do entire rooms, furniture, flyers, anything that you want.
That is really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I got some photos of that I'll share right now since we're talking about it. So this is what Jenna means when and take the piece and change the color of it so that way her client can visualize how it's going to look. And she does this all that Bristles AI app. So it's pretty cool. I know
It is really cool.
Yeah, you've had a lot of clients using ACT.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've even gained quite a few customers who said that they had always wanted to buy a piece of furniture from us and have it done, but their husbands couldn't visualize what something would look like. So I pulled on quite a few customers just being able to show them to show their husband, hey, this is what it's going to look like.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I mean, it really does help too, because sometimes that's difficult. It's, you know, like, how is this going to look in this color? How's it going to
Yeah.
look in that color? Or with this, you know, these color handles, you know.
Yeah,
So,
That's a big challenge. I think we can all visualize that, and to make your client see it is another thing. Your husband is so sweet. He said he's
What's
so
the
happy
actual-
for you. And us young ladies, I love that you said young ladies.
what did he say? I
Thanks,
can't
Roger.
see it.
okay, so I know a couple people asking about the how to spell whistles AI. Have some screenshots here of the app. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bristles
Chris.
BRISLEAI, and then here's another screenshot. So it looks like you can just take that furniture and put it in there and change everything. Trying to look at that phone and trying to describe to you, but I can't really see it myself. My old eyes.
I can see it. So currently it is a phone and iPad, like tablet only.
Mhm.
They are working on bringing out the desktop version. So
Okay.
stay tuned for that. Yep.
Awesome. So is it a fairly new app then? It seems like it's pretty newish.
Yeah, I've been using it for maybe 8 months.
Okay.
And I think I caught it right when it came out. And I recommend her app everywhere to everybody. Anybody that asks about staging apps or anything, I'm right there. Bristles, because she's doing wonderful things. The Photoshop I feel like is good. And I know there's a bunch of others, but there's just so many different things that you could do. Like Photo Room, I do like that. But
It's a free app, right?
it's $8.99 a month.
Oh, okay.
Worth every penny. Worth every penny. But I never would have been able to create my business card on Photo Room or Photoshop or whatever that is. So
Okay.
yeah.
So speaking of that, I'll share this photo with me that you just shared today, and these are T-shirts that Jenna has designed. So if anybody wants to buy a T-shirt.
Yes, I was able to create that with the Bristles app. But I'll tell you, I stole the idea from my really good friend. Her name is Emily Tompkins. And it's funny. She's at a shop in Gentry, Arkansas called the Pickin' Chicken. Like the kid. You guys gotta check it out. If anybody on here is in Arkansas, you gotta check it out. But she had posted the picture that she had made for her shirts. And I was right on the phone messaging her, girl, could I steal that, please? Because that's my next shirt. And she was wonderful and let me take it. So
But despite my best effort, I still became a
yeah. I can't wait to get them made. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm gonna get Roger one made too, and I'm gonna make him wear it.
He will gladly.
He would. He would. We're all about funny shirts like this one.
My husband and I have a workshop. I work hard at jobs.
And he has one too that says the opposite. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
All our shirts are comical.
It's so funny. I love it so much. All right, so I have another angle of this one here, and then here's this one, which is gorgeous, and the background is really like perfect. It matches perfect. So I love that green with the gold accents on it. It's beautiful. And then here is another one. What transfer is that? Because
that's an old one. That one is like 5 years old.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remember which one it was. I believe it's an IOD.
Okay.
That is an IOD. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Okay. It's stunning. I love it so much. And a couple of more. This is also very good. Good.
My first piece on shading. That was the very first one where I broke out of one color paint jobs.
Okay, you did excellent for your
Thank
time.
you. Thank
Really,
you.
really good. And then here is this one. Oh, that's a fun transfer too.
Yeah, and then we put all the mermaid molds on the side. That was fun.
Oh, I see. It's kind of hard because it's so small. I wish I could zoom in. And then this one, I know you have a story behind this one because I know
I
you're
love
really
that.
you're proud of this one too. So this is the before picture, right?
Yes.
And then here is the after.
Yep. And that is my passion. I don't do it as often as I'd like to, but I like to take things that aren't furniture or you would never think you could turn into furniture. And I had a client contact me and she said, Jenna, I know you like to play with stuff. I really want a unique piece for my husband's den. So we took it, Roger installed hooked it together however he did it. And then we put old wood around it and painted it. And it's a TV stand for her.
Oh, that's cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
And then Jenna sent me a picture of her porch. So she's out in the pictures, as Dar would call it.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm at my son's. We live in the woods. So
In the pickers.
yes. Yeah.
And then these are available now if anybody's interested in them. And this is a technique that a lot of people have been messaging her, and I'm trying to get Jenna to make a video about it. So
Yes, I'll have to. And, I mean, it was very simple, and it was a happy accident they call it.
Yes. Yep.
I stained the top. I built the back pieces. Well, Roger cut them out for me and what have you. So I put the back pieces on, and then when I was doing the top edge, I had it taped because I wanted to hand paint it. I said, you know what? I'm too lazy today. I'm not in the mood. So I took my sprayer and I sprayed the edge around it. And my plan was to immediately wipe the top where the stain was. But when it turned out like that, I fell in love with it. So
Yeah.
happy accident. Yeah.
It's like a really nice looking vignette or a halo or something like that. It's really beautiful. It's really, really nice.
That's an old technique.
They're available.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long have you been doing furniture for then?
So I used to be a McDonald's store manager, and in 2009, I broke my neck in a car accident. So 2 surgeries later, meeting Roger, the whole 9 yards, I retired. He let me retire, and I was just sitting at home and then hanging out with my mom. We started doing Christmas crafts in her garage. We were making big, huge wreaths and centerpieces and everything. And Roger had always wanted to open a thrift store. So one day he called my mom and I, and he's out running around. He said, I found a shop. Meet me in Lafayette Boulevard in 10 minutes. So that was all she wrote. We showed up over there. We found the place. We loved it. It was cute. And we started a thrift store / Christmas crafts. Well, Christmas crafts don't sell year round. So one of our really good friends did furniture, and we asked her, we said, do you want to get a booth? So she came in and she brought her furniture, and she's like, you know what, Jenna, why don't you try to paint a piece? And apparently I ended up being a natural. So she kept, gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And she kept pushing. So thank you, Teresa. Because once I started, I couldn't stop. I just felt my first piece.
It's like an obsession.
Yeah, my first piece sold as I was painting it. I was mid paint job in the back.
Wow.
I got hooked.
Yes. That's what happens. Yeah. That's what happens. It's like you do it, and it's like an obsession. It's like you can't stop.
Yeah.
Even if you try. I know I couldn't.
that was in 2018, and we had the store till 2022, and a young kid ran into our building in the middle of the night. He was speeding down the road, lost control, and tore up like the whole side of the building. And the landlord didn't want to repair the building.
Wow.
So we just picked everything up and moved it home, and we've been working there ever since.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's one nice thing about being in your home. There's no overhead.
Right. Well, yes and no. Yes and no, because we were limited for space there. So now we're not. So now we have, I think we're on storage shed number 2. I mean, number 12. I'm sorry. Number 2.
Number 12.
Well, yes. The very first 2 things we had there was my sister runs a company called Units, and they're like storage pods. So we had one at the store, and then when we brought the business here, she brought us some here. And I mean, it's phenomenal. They're watertight, like everything. Shout out to her for letting us use those units. They've been a lifesaver. So now we have 12 units, a 60-foot man cave is what we call it, because it was Roger's man cave, and now it's full of furniture. So now that we have more room, there's more furniture being bought. So the overhead is taken up with him shopping. With
Yeah. Oh, I should have shared those pictures with me of him coming home with all of the furniture. I wish I would have put those on him. So, yeah.
Yep. We call him Sanford and Son. If he comes home with his truck like that, at least
I know, but I mean, you go to those auctions, and it's easy to do that. It really is.
you can't pass up the pieces sometimes. He's my shopper. I do not involve myself in that part of the business. He's my shopper, my delivery guy, my muscle, like everything. Even, we have one employee, Malcolm. He's great too. Couldn't do it without him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough. It takes a village for this business. It really takes a village. If you're doing it by yourself, like if any of you ladies are 100% by yourself, kudos to you, because it really takes a village. I have many friends that are local that, like Mimi's Vintage Cottage, I have some pieces in there. I had a booth there. She sold me paints. And then I have Maddie's Attic. That's Lorraine. She sells me paints. Like, awesome to have locals that help you out, because if I need a paint, she's like, girl, I got you. Here it is. That kind of thing. You just have to have that village behind you.
Yeah, I know. I consider all my village.
Yes.
If I need an event or something.
Right.
And some days I feel like the village idiot,
I can relate to that.
No.
Gretchen said that you're the second furniture creator that she heard of whose shop was crashed into.
Oh, no.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have a little story since you brought that up, Levon, about the village idiot. My most recent video, you guys, was a hexagon table, but I legitimately, it was an octagon. Okay. So in my video, I called it an octagon several times. There's the village idiot for you there.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So that was a funny story. I'm wondering if you've ever had a happy customer, and if so, how did you deal with that?
So that's 2 years in, I think. I did an entire bedroom set for somebody. Now, they drove from Richmond to get the set, and they called me 3 weeks later and said, this paint job looks horrible. So they sent me pictures that look no different than when they pulled off the lot with it. We have messaged so-and-so down here in Richmond, and she agrees it looks awful, and she'll repaint it, what have you. So I was actually friends with so-and-so in Richmond, and she said, absolutely, No way. She had never been contacted. Like they just pulled her name off of Facebook or phone book.
Oh.
So I think they just wanted a refund.
Takes all kinds, I guess.
It does, yep. And but I half refunded them back and just whatever.
Yeah.
So to me, that's not really like an unhappy customer, but they acted like they were. So
Yeah.
that was the best way that I felt I could handle it. My customers are awesome. I can't say that I've really had any complaints. I've done a couple changes for people. Like sometimes we've gotten mixed up on designs, like with a drawer color or something simple. The one that really stands out is, so I used to, my girlfriend Teresa, when she was in my booth, it's funny. We collaborated. She made paints and then she started making waxes. So then I started making my own wax because she taught me how to do it. And when I would write down my notes for a piece, I would write down the color, the name, the piece, what have you, and then the scent of wax that they wanted. Well, one customer, I wrote down lavender, but I forgot the paint color. So the table was supposed to be white with lavender wax, and I painted it lavender.
Oh, big difference.
Blonde moment, but she loved it. She took
I
it.
was going to say,
Oh, that's
she
good.
probably loved it.
She did. She absolutely loved it and said, "What a happy accident." So,
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that's one of those happy accidents right there.
Yeah.
That
But again, if I didn't have such awesome customers, that probably would have been a customer complaint.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Well, it worked out, didn't it?
definitely. Yep, definitely.
So do you have a question? Kat, do you have a question or do you have to leave?
I have to pop off. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
We'll
You're
miss
fine.
you. Bye.
Good luck, Jenna. Thank you so
Miss
much
ya.
for coming on. It was
See you next
awesome,
time.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, Kat.
Bye, Kat.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
So, do you have any favorite paints or products that you like to use in particular?
Fusion and Dixie Belle are my top. I have what's called a paint and sprayer graveyard. So it's this big thing of shelves with just paints that I've got and I've tried and I don't like them. And it's pretty much almost everything besides Dixie Belle and Fusion. Now they're two totally different paints, but they both function well in their own way. I've never tried the silk, although I've been told lately that I need to, so I will.
I love
But-
it.
Yeah, I'll have to try it. For some reason, I feel like I tried it and I didn't like the drag on it because it's got that primer, paint, and sealer in one. And there was a drag on there, I think. But don't quote me. I mean,
Well, they do say with that you should, like, because we're used to like maybe thinner coats with chalk paints. They say you should use a generous brush load with that.
right.
So maybe try it again.
Yeah,
Maybe
and I
it's
don't brush too often.
self-leveling.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
I don't
what
brush
makes
too
it
often
look
anyway.
nice. It
Yeah.
looks really nice with that self-leveling and that formula. Yeah, I love the silk paint
I'll have to get
because
some.
if you're going to do some acrylic painting on top of molds, then if you use the silk paint, you're pretty good. That paint's not going to come off. Your acrylics aren't going to be pulling your paint off like it does with chalk paint. If you go like, painting leaves or flowers, that's what I like it for.
I will say too, Lowe's has Krylon chalk paint that comes in two different tintable bases. One is for whites and light colors, and one is for darks. And that paint is really nice. It's very similar to Dixie Belle.
Yeah, I've tried that. I got the mist tint aisle for $2 for a quart. Like, I'm
that's great.
trying this. Yeah. So, and I liked it.
Right? Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, I love trying all different kinds of paints. I mix paints all the time. So, you know, anytime I see a good deal on paint, I snatch it up, you know. So I got my eyeballs trained for those clearance stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the group alchemist. She likes to do that paint mixing.
Yeah.
If it looks good, she's going and she's getting them in there and mixing them up.
Yeah, Crystal, that picture I sent you with all the paints, that whole bottom row is all hand mixed colors. And they're in mason jars and spaghetti jars and pickle jars.
It's like it.
Like a crazy mixing. I love mixing colors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To create something new and exciting.
Yep, definitely.
Absolutely. So you have customers that bring you, because I know you talked about how you have, you know, a ton of storage space. You know, you do of storing your furniture, buying your furniture, but you can have customers that pieces, or is it just stuff that you have?
No, probably 2 to 5 customers are their own pieces.
Okay.
Either their grandmother's piece, somebody left it to them, something they've bought, you know, themselves at a yard sale, something they've had in their home forever, and they figured out it's ugly. I want it to look like what this looks like. So.
Right. Absolutely. And the old furniture is made so much better than the new stuff nowadays.
Yep.
It's really worth it to reduce or have somebody redo a piece, and it's last, you know, for another 50, 100 years for sure.
That's always my argument with somebody, because we've had a lot of people that, well, I have an IKEA desk, or I'm like, in a couple of years, you're going to be bringing it to me, getting me to fix it, repair it, what have you. And that has happened before. So that's why I can use that as an example. Because the lady had her IKEA desk painted, and I was like, I have this desk. It looks almost exactly the same, but it's solid hardwood. It's 100 years old. It's already been through the ringer and it survived. No, I'll just keep mine and get it painted. I was going to give her the same deal as I was going to paint hers for. And 2 years later, she came back looking for a desk, and hers was shot.
I probably fell apart. Yep. She probably moved it 3 inches and it fell apart.
Yeah. We don't deal with press board.
Yeah.
I don't. None of the composite, no press board. The only press board pieces that I will is the MCM, because they were just built so much better than like your 1980s or 90s press board piece.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I personally don't mind doing press board. It just I don't really charge as much for it because I know it's junk.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, that's my take on it, but I don't know. Maybe people like it. I don't know. Okay.
If my stock ever gets low enough and I have to, then I probably, you know, would consider the same. But I mean, we have at least 300 pieces of furniture right now.
Wow. Oh yeah, you're good for a while, and with you know, Mr. Shop, I think you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, when you see my mirror video, you're going to see what I had to go through just to hide a little small stool from my husband. The day that my husband starts loading furniture home for me to use, I don't know, might be the end of the world. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are a lucky woman.
Oh, I am. I really am. He's amazing. He is he's my everything guy. You know, I talk about what he does for the business, but and this, I know this video isn't supposed to be a preach about your husband, but that man does everything. I don't even have to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like, I literally could be sitting there painting a piece of furniture and he's FaceTiming me from the grocery store. All right, what am I getting? What do you want? Yeah, and it's awesome. Like it's
sweet.
Definitely awesome.
Yeah. My husband will grocery shop, but a lot of times he comes home with junk food, and I'm like,
oh yeah, we have that sometimes. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So I recently became a brand affiliate for 13 Design. So I have some screenshots of her website and share those right now. So you tell us about her paper and her designs, because I know there's something special about them, right?
Yes, she designs them by hand. She cuts out music notes and she does the hand painting, the hand designing, and then sends them to production. She doesn't use AI tools, none of that. Everything is just her and just creating out of the love for the business. I haven't known her that long, but I kept watching her page, and she's one of these wholesome, loves the business and loves art, and it's her outlet. And her name is Virginia Jenny. And so just to watch her designs come to life, because she shares them a little snippet at a time. And then when you get to, yep, there she is. And then when you get to the finished product, you just can't imagine. It comes out of somebody's head. It's amazing.
Yeah. So there's a little story she's got, and she looks like fun. She looks like somebody I would like to be around.
Yeah, she's super upbeat. Always got a smile. Yep.
Aww. Yeah, I love that. And then here is a piece you did with her paper.
Yes, that is the Lean on Me paper. I love it.
How
Gretchen's
cute.
asking if that was, so that answers the question. The 3 women on the beach.
Yeah.
Is that 13 Designs? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Lean on Me. And she has the large decoupage papers are coming in summertime.
All right. So she just has smaller sizes right now.
Yeah, that one, the large that I did, was a test paper.
Okay.
So the brand affiliates got to test those, and let me tell you, it was perfect. Not one wrinkle, literally.
Oh,
and I didn't do anything special. I'm not a decoupager. Like, I very rarely do it. And the last piece that I did was a small one, and it had wrinkles galore. I can't remember whose paper, but this one was huge and not one wrinkle. I was almost crying. It's terrible. So with her papers, I could 100% say no wrinkles at all. Yep, I loved them.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I checked out her website and they're really cute. So she really like designs them with her heart, and she's got passion for all of this. So they're really cute. I like them. Especially the little ballerina one. I was really like,
oh yes.
Yeah.
The rose. I'm waiting for that rose to come in the large paper so I can do a big dresser. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
Okay, this comment is for you, Jenna, from Gretchen.
Thank you, Gretchen.
So sweet, Gretchen.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Gretchen, are you on Facebook?
What was that, Jenna?
I was wondering if Gretchen is on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just it's her personal. Maybe it's just her personal.
Did you try to stream to YouTube and Facebook, Jenna?
No, I was just wondering if she's on Facebook, because I know that she's been watching my YouTube, and that's awesome. I really appreciate that, because it takes a lot to grow a channel. So I appreciate her, and I wanted to see if she was on Facebook. We could connect.
Yeah, because I know you can run both of them at the same time, because Levon does it all the time.
Right. I'm not that tech savvy.
I know, right?
You're going to get there. You're going to get there.
Try, yep.
Yeah.
Get going on
I
here.
just
You
put
can
in low
stream
disc.
to both, and it's real easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to play around with it and try. So
I used to do 2 cameras.
Live?
I used to have 2 phones going. I'd have or the laptop and a phone, and one was going to Facebook and one was going to YouTube. But then I started using StreamYard, and then I can just do the live through both.
All at one time. So
Yeah.
that works. What are some of your favorite pieces of furniture to work on, Jenna? Is there a particular style that you prefer over another?
Art Deco and French Louis.
Okay.
Yep, my two top favorites. I love the Art Deco era.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's beautiful.
If I ever get furniture done for my own house, that's what I'm going to put in.
Yeah, right.
Everything in my house is unpainted.
Well, you don't have time for yourself, do you? That's
what Roger always says when I complete a piece. How come I can't get a piece like that for my house?
Oh gosh, it's hilarious. Yeah, for sure. So is there any particular way that you calculate your cost for commissions?
You guys, I don't want to say this publicly. I'm terrible.
Okay.
No, I am terrible. And I told Roger, I told Crystal this morning, I said, somebody will message me and say, hey, I'm interested in this dresser you have. How about if we paint it like this? Da-da-da. How much? I'm like, my electric bill's due next week. It's $325. I'm just kidding, guys. But that's what runs through my brain whenever anybody asks me that question.
Hilarious.
I used to try to formulate it out. How much paint I used, how much sandpaper, like all the things. And I know there's a lot of people that do that. And it hurts my brain. I can't do it. I will look at a piece and I can get a feel now for how much time it's going to take me and what I need to do. And this is what I want to make on it. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I do it now. I used to do, now when I do, and I'm not doing kitchens as much anymore, but kitchens, kind of, when you do cabinets, you kind of have to count doors and go that route. But when you're doing a piece of furniture, it's like, I look at it and I think, well, how much do I want to make? What's fair and how much do I want to make? So honestly, I usually never start painting. I usually tell everybody it starts at $275 and goes up. So
I want to be as affordable as possible. I have to. I cannot sell my pieces for what I see some people sell them for. Roger and I argue about it all the time. He says, do you want to be poor?
He's just given us a message here, and I can't see what the one word is because there's like a dollar sign over it. So he's spilling some dirt here on you.
I'm sure what he's saying.
Maybe I should just put it up and then we could read it. I can't read it. There's like a sign over it.
Oh, I think what he's trying to say is, okay, so every time I bring a piece of furniture in the house that we want, I bring it in and I love it and it sells. Like I had already posted the picture like last week or whatever, but I love it and I'm like, hey, look at this. But then I took it inside and I make plans to paint it and it sells like that. The minute I put it in my house. That's probably what he's talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you know what you have to do? You just bring it in your house every time, whether you really want it or not. And then it'll sell.
Great idea. Yep.
And then it'll sell instant money, right?
Yep, that's a great idea. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is there any particular way you do your custom work? Is it just like Facebook, or I noticed I Googled you and you were all over the place online, so you get work through Yelp or Google, just search stuff like that.
Yeah, I left the Google page alone because they started moneying me to death.
Okay.
I don't get it. I don't pay for any kind of advertising at all. We are huge word of mouth. I would say probably 9 out of 10 customers that contact me is my neighbor used you, my girlfriend used you, my mom used you. Huge word of mouth. And then the business page. We grew the business page from having the business.
I didn't do it this time. It wasn't me.
There's not one painted piece in the house. No. I'm going to be painting furniture for our house this week. I can
Yes,
see it
you
already. Yep, I can see it already.
are.
So yeah, we pretty much, I only sell on my Facebook business page. I do not do marketplace because the people want to Jew you down. I can't, my anxiety won't let me deal with that. I have a booth in, not a booth, I'm sorry. I put pieces in Mimi's Vintage Cottage. She is lovely. Alicia, I love you. If you watch this video, she lets me put pieces in there. We just do like a consignment percentage. She has a lovely shop. And then I just got a booth at Lazy Daisy. So she has 10 locations, I think, all over the place.
Wow.
Leesburg,
Wow.
Leesburg, Williamsburg. She's all over. So I just got a small 5x8 booth to see if I can keep up. We'll see how it goes. She has tons of vendors. She's strictly run on vendors. And there's some awesome people in there. So
Wow.
I wasn't going to go into anywhere else, but my friend, another young lady I get my paints and stuff from, is Renee at Harvest Hill Cottage. Awesome, awesome lady. She keeps me in supply of fusion paints, IOD products. She downsized and she left, and she's like, you know what, you really need to go in. You really got to go get you a booth. And I just hem-hawed, and last week we were in, and the owner was there. So you'll hardly ever find her in a store. And my brain was saying, you know what, Raj, let's pop into Lazy Daisy. I haven't been in a while. So we ended up in there, and the owner was there, and it just clicked. So
Yeah, it just happened.
yep. Now I have a full-on booth again. It's just, it's been a while. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to pop up our live vacation stuff here. If anybody wants to be notified on Wednesday night of our lives and be reminded, Lavon does all of this. She's so wonderful.
You know, I even have to be reminded. I get that text every week.
Aw.
Oh, that's so great. And then here is the Gmail right here. So you can text live and Lavon sends you out an email so you can be reminded that way. And we also have some exciting news to tell everyone.
Yeah.
Yes. Want to tell them, Lavon?
Sure. So I kind of spilled the beans. Well, we've been telling everybody on our social media and on our community tab on YouTube, but we really hope we can go live on our new channel next week. So I put in the comment section the link for our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then you can just click on that and subscribe. We sure would appreciate it. So we have, let me check and see.
Halfway there.
We have 28 subscribers. So we need 50 to go live. So we're getting there.
Yay. Well, how many is on tonight? Can you see that?
I can't see that.
We were up to 11, hanging out around 10.
Yay.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
I know I have a lot of people that weren't off work in time to watch it, so they're going to be rewatching.
Yeah,
So our strategy with that whole thing, we constantly have guests on that, are talking about building your YouTube channels and all that. And, big discussions about staying in your niche and all that. So all of us are, pretty much furniture flippers. And then when we talk about, a YouTube channel or something like that, that takes us kind of out of our niche. So this allows us to have the freedom, because we love it, I think, personally, as much as the people that join us and chat with us. We enjoy it, and we enjoy our friendship with each other and this channel. So it's important to us, and we really hope that you'll subscribe to that one.
Yes,
So,
we would
awesome,
appreciate
Roger.
it. So
Thank
much.
you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
babe.
I
You're
don't
that late.
think there's anybody out there that are kind of like us. We're just starting out into this YouTube, and we've been trying to forge our way through, helping each other, so we know there's other people out there like us that need help. So I think it's just kind of enlightening to reach out to fellow flippers, women, men who may be just starting out, and we can definitely learn something from them, like from you, Jenna. You have done different things, and we're all learning together, and that's what it's all about, creating that network so we can share that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Grow
always
with
say
it.
that every week. It's like we learn, we always learn from our guests, and every week we always learn something new.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that resin stuff you're playing with, Levon.
I'm having so much fun. And if I may be self-indulgent for a minute, if you guys don't mind if I share another link, because along the same lines, you know, I do Tuesday Talk every week. Well, almost every week, except when I'm dying. And then, but I also decided, because my views on that aren't as good as, you know, the regular channel too. So I also decided to start, you know, my own channel for Tuesday Talk. So I put that link up there as well. And I sure would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to that one too. So that's my shameless plug, or shameful, I guess. I'm not doing as well. I only have 17 subscribers, so I still need the 50 to go live. So,
Yeah.
so help a girl out, please.
Yeah.
So can we be self-indulgent and talk about our challenge coming up on the 31st? There's a challenge.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Because
I was gonna put the media ad in there and it slipped my mind. Darn it. Okay. Yes, it's coming up, right, Star?
I don't know if I can.
Yes, we'll talk about it here right now. And it is posted. This one's posted by me and Jenna down there.
So I think Jenna had this really cool idea, and what the challenge was is for everybody out there to make a piece or mirror like one of the Flippin' Bunch gals did.
Yep.
So I'm
Yes.
thinking all of us tried to make something that one of the other gals made in our group, just to be in there. And I never thought anybody would take my challenge, but Crystal, you did.
Gretchen's awesome. She's like, I have several email addresses. I can try to create YouTube accounts to subscribe on the Flippin' Bunch. And while I'm at it, I'll subscribe to each of you individually, including Junk Princess. Hey, Crystal, I put up, you'll have to click on it, I think.
Okay.
I put the image there. Can you see that?
In the comments?
Yeah, it's down below underneath our pictures. At least that's where it's at on mine.
On the media ads?
No, like where
I
you would
see
add
it.
someone.
That's the wrong one. That's the whole challenge. The yeah, the mirror.
Don't mind me.
This one is
That's
okay.
mirror. Oh, I don't know that I have one for that because I'm not on my computer. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha. Well, how do you do that? Yeah,
Hit present.
okay. Oh God, I don't even know where it is.
Maybe it's under more.
I'm gonna look really quick to see. Well, it's the unique antique challenge. Jenna won the last one, so she got to pick the theme. So that's how the unique antique challenge works. It's, you know, the winner gets to co-host with me for the next challenge and pick the theme. So it keeps like rolling on and continuing on. And Jenna just picked the theme, mirror, mirror. So like Dar was saying, you take a piece that was created by one of the flipping bundles and you recreate it or mimic it.
There, I put it down there now. I
was just looking for it. I don't know how I was looking. And
well, it's down there.
And looking at the same time. I am not a multitasker, you guys.
Here it is.
There we
Here
go.
it is. All right, it is. So if you are a YouTuber and you are interested in the challenge, there is still time. We still have a whole entire week. And so we're excited.
That's my tribute to you guys because I follow a ton of YouTubers. I don't even know how many pages that I follow, but it's very rare to come across a group like you guys, gals, sorry.
I say guys all the time too.
Yeah, you're down to earth. You answer people's comments, questions. Like if it wasn't for Levon, that first video never would have been up to begin with because she pushed me and she really gave me the confidence to do it, whether it's good, not good, whatever. And she told me leave it there. So, and you guys respond, that kind of thing. The bigger the YouTube channel is, I feel, the less they respond to their fans. And for me, I don't care if I get so big and I have 6,000 messages. You better believe every single person is going to get a comment or something, some kind of response, because that's what, to me, the personality of the person is also a part of that channel. And communicating and talking to your fans should be a part of what your channel is about. And all of you are like that, and you're very good with that. So that's why I'm stuck with you guys.
Yeah, we're glad you're stuck with us.
Yeah, we're stuck with you.
Uh-huh.
Like
that Huey Lewis song.
Like Mod Podge, I'm stuck on you. Yeah, we love this community so much. It's really.
Mara's here and she's working on the mirror challenge.
Yay!
And Gretchen says our group is awesome. She's so glad they encourage that we encourage others.
Yeah,
Jenna included.
We really love this community. I know we do, at least. I mean, I think everyone else does that have, kind of tagged along with us too. So it's really important to keep everybody, promoting them and encouraging everybody, and creating a friendship, I feel like, is the most important thing. So
we're kind of like, we have this chat going all the time, and it's like we share each other, like we give each other sneak peeks of things that we won't show anyone else. And then we're also like on first thing in the morning, we're either sharing our, joys or our sorrows.
Oh yeah, we ask each other a lot of questions about some of the projects we're working on, especially when you do crazy things like Levon and I, and you don't know what kind of mixture you're making up and if it's going to work, or never did a paint wash before, so I got to talk to Crystal, like how should I do this? Yeah, we're always asking each other.
Yeah, like I said, medical advice too. I'm always for advice.
That's right. 40 years RN under my belt.
Oh, that's great. My son's wife is RN. She's wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. They help a lot of people.
Something else that I wanted to say, and I can't think of what it was. I feel like there was something else I needed. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys. So tomorrow's the day. We're hosting a watch party, but the IOD summer release is coming out tomorrow. And of course, I've seen it because I ordered it, because at the watch party, people can they can get it right then and there. So
yes.
I have a piece in my hand that I was working on with resin, and I'd love to show you because it's kind of cool, but I can't because it's
darn.
Oh, oh darn. Yeah. Will you show it tomorrow?
Absolutely tomorrow after 1 p.m.
Yay!
What time is your watch party at?
1 p.m.
Okay.
But now what with a watch party is like not me doing that online. It's physical. So it's down at Cosmic Charlie's. But what we'll be watching, everybody can watch. Just go to either the Facebook page that's the Iron Orchid Designs Creative Tribe, or Iron Orchid Designs page, just period. Or you can go to YouTube Iron Orchid Designs channel. And they'll
Okay,
be
awesome.
But you will have some of them items for sale then down at Cosmic Charlie's.
Yeah, I have it all. Yeah.
Okay, so then like if we wanted some, we could order them through you.
Sure, you could. Well, yeah, we'll talk, because
Okay.
technically, I always tell everybody, if you're an online stockist, you have to carry all the products, and I don't carry every single one. Although the last few releases, I've been ordering everything because it sells like hotcakes. It really does. So
Yeah.
They are
yeah,
they are the
you can always
best.
message me. What'd you say?
Do you see what Gretchen said? Excellent. That can get me out of all of my annoying tasks for tomorrow.
It's nice to have an excuse.
Gretchen, the IOD channel on YouTube. Yep.
Gretchen.
Another channel to subscribe to. And then they already have it up there. I think it's already up there, and then you can hit notify so you don't miss it.
So at 1 o'clock tomorrow, Roger's going to have me busy because I'm a paint and supply hoarder.
Okay.
I could be ordering a lot. That's 2 hours before my dad's procedure. I might be going on a shopping spree.
Okay.
I have drawers and drawers full of papers and transfers and, oh my goodness, molds I haven't opened.
You have a booth now, right, Jenna? So you're probably you're gonna do small sport now, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't do smalls. I think if you've seen, I posted a couple little tables over the last 2 weeks. It's been 6 years since I've done something that size. It's all dressers and china cabinets.
Summer collection, hit notify me, Iron Orchid Designs channel.
Do not notify me, girl.
Yeah, it's the summer collection. It's the first video up there.
Don't notify
Yeah,
me.
we did a lot. We've done quite a few smalls in challenges. If you look back, we just did one with help me out, you guys.
Cheryl Wall.
Cheryl. Yeah,
Right.
she's got a great channel.
Roger, stop. I don't have 100 sprayers. I have 11. I have 11 sprayers.
Oh, Roger, we could talk about exaggerating, men who exaggerate, but it's not that kind of channel, so we won't.
He probably put the 00. He hit the button. It should be 11. That's counting the 2 of his that I stole.
Gretchen.
Only 100.
I love them. The Home Right sprayers. If you guys spray, that is the sprayer.
That's what I have.
What'd you say? Home
You have
Right?
the newest
Home Right.
or the oldest, the older one.
It's old. It's Home Right Super Max.
Okay, so not the Supermax finish.
That might be it. Yeah. The Super Max Super something. Yeah.
The old one and the new one. Watch out for the Amazon Prime Day deals or whatever, because you can get them for like $35.
Oh
Wow.
man.
That's why I have 11 of them. All I got to do is say, "Hey, Raj, it's Prime Day deal," and he's ordering me a sprayer. Yeah, but I have one for every shade. I have one for a sealer. I have one for the black,
Oh, that's smart.
whites. Yeah, everything. That's
what I was going to say. Yeah, you probably have them for different things, because trying to really get them down and clean them.
Yep. And I have
Really.
my sprayer graveyard is insane. So it's a section in my closet. He's bought me the Wagners. I think 2 or 3 different styles. I can't stand them. They spit and they sputter. Brand new, used, cleaned, not cleaned. They
I think
spit
that's
and
what I
sputter.
have. Yeah, and I do notice that. It's
Yeah.
Even if adjusting it, you still can't.
Well, you know what I've noticed, a lot of people have just been using spray cans.
Yeah, I
Spray
see that
paint.
too.
Spray paint.
Yeah.
Just run out. They run out so
They're
fast.
and they're expensive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, they have the new. They have those Rust-Oleum, I think, chalked. Those are
Yes.
amazing.
Mhm.
I've used those. I love that paint. Yep.
I got some
I would do it.
the bear spray paint cans on clearance at Home Depot the other day. So I'm gonna try
I
that.
haven't tried that one. I'll have
Yeah.
to check it out.
Clearance.
I love that section.
Jenna, have you tried the spray Rust-Oleum chalked or just out of the can?
The spray. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's lovely. I love it. Yep. And then I think what's her name? Joanna Gaines. She has a spray. I can't
Oh,
afford it.
really?
I can't afford it.
Oh,
You have
wow.
firstborn for it.
The Mr. Paint, the Magnolia or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, Magnolia. Yep. It's like $20 a can.
She's like
Yeah, for a
design
little one.
royalty. You're
Yeah.
like, what's her name?
Not even a full size. It's crazy. I can't do
Yeah.
it. Yep.
So, well, we are 10 minutes in, and I feel like we
Yeah.
could talk for another hour.
I know.
Yeah, I had so much fun tonight. I really appreciate you coming on, Jenna. And
Thank you
giving-
for having me, you guys. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I love it. You got me over my crazy anxiety where I was gonna.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, we love you too. It was love at first sight.
Yes.
Yeah, especially you two, because I've been bugging you a lot lately for you two. Crystal, I probably drove her insane today.
No, not at all. Not at
Yes,
all. I'm
definitely.
happy to help. Honestly, if I was happy to help, I would have a YouTube channel.
I appreciate it. I do. I didn't want to bug LaVon too much because I know she wasn't feeling good. She was
Oh, no, anytime. No, I'm just,
Yeah, we're always here to help anybody. If any of you have any questions about anything, just hit up that Gmail, flippinbunch@gmail.com, and we all see it and we all interact with it. So
yeah.
just shoot us a Gmail,
Yeah.
especially if you'd like to be a guest on our show.
Yes.
I've been wanting to, but I was waiting for y'all to ask. I didn't want to be weird.
We should have asked sooner then, because this is
I'm talking to somebody out there if they're still watching.
Who's next?
her name starts with an M.
Oh,
Hint.
and ends with an H. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was nice meeting you too, Roger.
absolutely. Yes, we know how much of a peach you are, and we appreciate you help friend Jenna.
Yeah.
His head's gonna be this big when he gets
Yes. Absolutely. All right. Well,
I think him and my granddaughter Ariana and my employee and his fiance are watching from
awesome.
the restaurant, probably because my internet's so bad.
Oh,
Yeah, they went to dinner so I could do this all by myself.
Oh, that's nice.
oh.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
All
thank
right.
you, everyone, and we will see you next week at 7 o'clock. I think everybody going to be here. Going to be here, I believe. Yes, I'm going to be here.
We'll plan on it.
I should be here. Yeah, I should be here.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'll see you guys
Hopefully
then.
we'll be on the new channel. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll get
wait,
there this week. I
really
feel
quick.
confident.
really quick.
Oh, she said okay.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
All right, Mara.
I didn't
So
catch it.
She'll be our guest very soon.
Hopefully that was
We
okay.
have been we've been wanting Mara to come on, and we've been asking her, and she just kind of at the end slipped in okay.
Where is she from? Is it somebody I'm following?
Mara's from Texas, Border Furniture RX.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes. And Roger said, I know this ain't true, Roger.
Yeah, he was taking. I thought he was gonna miss it because he was taking him forever to leave the house.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Funny.
Uh,
Maybe
we
he's
better-
secretly to hang out and be on the live too.
Oh, there's Cheryl. She comes in and says another good flipping bunch.
Cheryl.
Aw.
Yes.
Well, we love all you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate
you
everyone who
guys.
comes on and comments and watches. And we,
Yeah.
we love it. We love you. And
Yep.
we
Have
had
a great
fun. Hope
night.
you did too. We'll see
Appreciate
you
you.
later.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks, Jenna.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.